know about this? Right now, there is a warning from the Social Security Administration about a surge in scam calls, text messages, and even emails pretending to be from the government. Officials say criminals are using fear and urgency, claiming there is a problem with your Social Security number or demanding payment immediately. Complaints about government imposter scams are rising nationwide. The Federal Trade Commission says it's gotten more than 330,000 reports of government imposter scams last year. Americans reported losing more than $577 million to these government impersonation scams, with Social Security one of the most commonly faked agencies. So when people fall victim to the government imposter scams, the typical reported loss is about $14,000 per case, showing how financially devastating that these schemes can really be. Let's examine the red flags. We don't want you to be a victim, which could save you thousands of dollars if you know what to do. With April Reed Cruz, go way into this, April. Help us get this. You are with Reed Financial Group. Let's dive into what does a typical Social Security scam call or message sound like right now?
Thank you so much for having me, Aisha. They really sound like they are legitimate, first of all. So being aware of some of the tactics that they are using, staying on top of what those current alerts are, can really help you identify these red flags, because like you indicated, they're getting more and more sophisticated. That 330,000 number is a 25% jump from 2025 to 2024, and that's only what's reported. So these numbers are high. This is happening all the time. But they always are threatening. They promise you that you're going to get something, or they're threatening you and acting like something nefarious is going to happen if you don't immediately comply. Those are some of the biggest red flags. Anytime that there's anything threatening, anytime there's any kind of a promise, the Social Security Administration is not going to communicate with you in that manner. Those are immediate red flags. We're seeing this a lot with phone calls. They're more and more sophisticated. The phone call can look on the caller ID like it's actually coming from the Social Security Administration. And we're seeing very sophisticated email attempts as well.
So help us here. It sounds so legit. What are some of the biggest red flags we should pull out immediately?
Well, anytime that there's a threat, that's absolutely number one. Social Security Administration is not going to call you and threaten you. They might tell you there's a problem with your Social Security number. My biggest tip that I always give to our clients is to hang up and call the Social Security Administration directly on the number that's published on their website. Make sure that you are speaking with a legitimate individual and not an imposter. That's the biggest way that you can protect yourself.
So let's just say we were so afraid, we already shared that personal information. What should people do right away if they've already given that information out?
If you haven't already, lock your credit, freeze your credit, and then call and report this to the Social Security Administration. Make sure that they are aware and they have notification of that attempt. Give them all of the details, because these types of reports not only will help protect you and your identity, but they can also help protect other consumers, because if we don't report it, then we're not going to have up-to-date information to educate people.
I was thinking about this story, and I think the stats would show that it's older people, our seniors, who are really falling victims and targeted in these Social Security scams. And we know that's much of their monthly income as well. How can the family members get involved to help protect parents and even our grandparents?
That is such a great question. Have frequent conversations. Stay on top of this on a monthly basis. Look at what the red flags are, what tactics that they're using. Oftentimes we see trends and patterns to what these individuals are saying to people, the tactics they're using, the payment methods that they're requesting. Anytime they're requesting a payment on the phone or gift cards are involved, those are huge red flags. So have these conversations. You're exactly right. Vulnerable populations are exactly who they're going to target, and make sure that you're talking to one another and staying on top of these things with your research.
Ongoing conversation with my mom. She loves a good online order. And when I find out what the websites are, I'm like, that is not legit. We got to change your card number. So, you don't want to step on their toes. They want to be savvy, but we got to keep the conversations going. All right. We thank you so much for being with us and offering those great tips. We'll have much more right after this.